welcome back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. My channel's all about cozy mysteries and romance books. And today I'm doing a tag, the favorite people tag. I was tagged by one of my favorite people, get it? Sonia from Sonia with an I. Her channel is amazing. She's an amazing spirit. Go check her out. Go subscribe. Thank you so much for tagging me. And let's just get right into it. Favorite people tag in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, I'm not going to be able to do just one answer for any of these. I did not think ahead, but I pulled up the questions and just, there's no way I can think of. Okay, so question 1, favorite author. Amanda Flower, Karina Moss, Julianne Lindsay, Jodi Picoult. Oh, there's so many I want to know. There's so many I want to name. So I'm going to stop right there, but just know that you're all loved. Okay. Number 2, favorite comedy actor or comedian. I think that comedy is not what it used to be. And I'm not against crude, but I just feel like you can be funny without being crude. And it's not the way it is anymore so much. So I went with an older person because it said comedy actor, and I thought of John Candy. His movies were so fun, and you know, Uncle Buck and Summer Rental and The Great Outdoors and all those were just fun, and I thought they were hilarious and I loved them. So there you go. Favorite dramatic actor, number 3. Maybe Susan Sarandon. I really love Susan Sarandon. There's lots of people. Morgan Freeman. Oh man, that's a tough one. Number 4, favorite political figure. I don't really get into politics too much. I'm going to kind of steal Sonia's answer just because of the fact that I think there's very few politicians that maybe go through their entire career for still be for all the right reasons. I think maybe people start out with ideals that are very sincere and moral, but I think getting those accomplished, it's very rare to see someone still have those same values and same morals and uphold them with being in politics. And I understand that's maybe the way politics work, but that's why I stay out of it, because I just think it's a little bit icky. Number 5, favorite film writer and director. And I'm stealing another one. I think I would have probably went with this one anyways, but I'm stealing the answer from Lee from Dark Roots Creations, one of my favorite people. If you have not checked out Lee or subscribed to her channel, is again Dark Roots Creations, you are missing out because she is hysterical. She talks, of course, a lot about books, but then she does a lot of vlogs, and she's a really, really fun booktuber. All right, so let me see. I'm stealing her answer, John Hughes. I didn't even know when I looked him up that he had as many movies as he had that I loved. He did all of the Vacations. How did I not know that? I don't know. Mr. Mom, loved Mr. Mom. Of course, The Breakfast Club, which I knew. Weird Science, I knew. Pretty in Pink, I knew. These are all literally like my favorite movies. Ferris Bueller, Some Kind of Wonderful, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Do I need to go on? I can. The Great Outdoors. I was talking about John Candy earlier. Uncle Buck, again, John Candy. Home Alone. Holy Curly Sue. I loved Curly Sue. I really didn't know. I knew yeah. So many good movies. John Hughes all the way. John Hughes all the way. All right, let's see. Number 7, favorite musician or singer. So I could say band. My favorite band probably is The Doors. I like a lot of and I think that there is beauty in every kind of music. So I like everything. I might not like all of it, but there is something I can find that I like in every single type of music. I just think that there's beauty in the talent of creating the music and the words and and all that. But I really, really love the Doors. Single musicians, I really love Janis Joplin, one of my favorites. And then James Taylor. James Taylor, two things. One, obviously, he is an amazing songwriter, but I didn't realize how many songs he did for other people. I knew he did a lot for other people, don't get me wrong, but I went to his concert a few years ago in St. Louis, and by the way, it was amazing. And he did a segment of all the songs that he wrote that were like performed by others. And I knew the big ones, but there was a ton that I had no idea. He is a amazing songwriter, amazing. The other thing with James Taylor that I want to say is that he sounded just as good live now as he did on a recording up 10 years ago. It's incredible. It's incredible. So, James Taylor, love ya. All right. Biggest inspirational person. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I have several. One, Mr. Rogers. I know almost everybody said it, but he was just an incredible human being. I love everything about Mr. Rogers. I love everything about Mr. Rogers. Kind of continuing with PBS, LeVar Burton, love him. He's just an inspiration to have been such an influence in finding love of reading for so many people or so many kids. I know it was for me. I loved reading Rainbow. Oh my goodness. Those two peeps I grew up with. Oof, they were my neighbors. There's a couple others. So, gosh, there's so many others, but Julie Andrews, I read so many times that she was a nice person and this and that, but I read something where she said something to another younger actress that was treating, I think it was staff kind of badly. She pulled him off to the side. She didn't berate him in front of everybody, which, I think tells a lot about a person's character and this and that. It wasn't done to be. And what she said was basically, the people that you're treating like that are the people that keep us running. And and the fans are the people that made us where we are. This is a privilege. It is a privilege to do what we do. It's a privilege to have the money and the advantages and all those things that we do. And as such, we need to appreciate that and be grateful to the people who make it happen, which are the fans, which are the staff here doing these things for you. And she did that privately. And the reason that I thought it was amazing is because a lot of people can be really nice when a lot of people are looking. And I don't mean that people aren't nice when, I'm not saying everybody's two-faced. I don't mean that. But character is shown when nobody's looking. And so Julie Andrews. I got cozies on the brain. Julie Andrews. The newest person I will say is I really admire Jelly Roll. I think that he's very inspirational for a myriad of reasons. Tons of reasons. You should go check out his story. It's incredible. But I think that he does a lot for his communities that he grew up in. And I think that he does it without wanting the attention and for really sincere reasons. Again, it's one thing to do something because you want the acknowledgement of doing it. But again, character is shown. And I'm not saying you shouldn't get credit for what you're doing. Please don't get me wrong. But when that's the reason you're doing it, it's not from a sincere place. And I think he comes from a very sincere place. Listen to his interviews, check out his story. It's incredible. Number 9, tag some people. Oh gosh, I don't know who's done this. I've seen a lot of people do it, but I don't know who exactly. I'll also say I didn't mention in the beginning who the original creator was, so I will make sure I try to find that and definitely put it in the links below. Whoever created it, it's an amazing tag. Really, really enjoyed this one. Let me see. Tagging people so hard. I don't know who has been tagged. I'm going to go with Noteworthy Fiction, Nicole. Let's see. Ooh, Soul Stained Ink. She always she's a teacher, and I think she just has always really interesting things to say. I love to hear her answers. Let me see. Let me do one more. Ooh, let me do Katie from Alice in Wonder 1. Katie from Alice in Wonder 1. Those 3 people are tagged, but anybody who wants to do this tag, please feel free to do this tag. And if I tagged you and you don't want to do this tag, that's okay too. All right, everybody, give me a big thumbs up for this video. And until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everybody.